My beloved, my chosen one, my child of light. Today, September 10th, Archangel Michael is whispering into your spirit. You have only 3 minutes left. Someone you love deeply, someone who now rests in heaven, is trying with all their heart to urgently reach you. Their voice trembles, yet their words are filled with love. They beg you not to ignore this moment. Open your heart immediately. For every second you hesitate, a door to a miracle begins to close. I know your heart is racing right now. I know you can feel that invisible pull, that strange warmth in your chest, almost as if someone is calling your name from another world. That is not your imagination, that is the unseen world colliding with this moment. If you keep reading, you will understand why this message found you at this exact time. Before I continue, let me whisper something that could change your journey here, my child. Pause for a second and subscribe to this channel right now because heaven is not done speaking to you. Every time you return here, another message tailored for your soul and your future will flow to you like living water. Don't rob yourself of the blessings waiting at your door. My beloved, you have carried so much pain. The one you lost, whether it was a mother, father, sibling, or someone whose laughter once carried you through storms, has been restless in heaven, begging Archangel Michael to send this to you. They cannot hold it back anymore. The curtain is lifting, and the truth is ready to pour out like fire and light, but you must keep your eyes and heart open. Do you realize how rare this moment is? Heaven does not waste words. God Himself is watching how you respond now. Archangel Michael has bent time just for you to receive this warning, this love, this revelation. 3 minutes is all it takes for the world you know to change completely. My child, this is not just a story. This is not just a message. This is the very voice of heaven knocking on the door of your spirit. You've asked for signs. You've cried for answers. You've felt alone. But today, God says, you are seen. You are loved. And your name is known in heaven. The one you loved, who walked into eternity too soon, has not stopped watching over you. Their tears, laughter, and words, none of it has been lost. All of it has been sealed, waiting for the moment you would be ready. That moment is now, my beloved. I will not let you miss this. Keep reading, do not skip. Every line you open is like a door unlocking in the spirit. With each word, something buried will rise, something stolen will return, and something broken will finally heal. My beloved, do you feel how the air shifted the moment you opened this? It was not by chance that your eyes landed here. Heaven orchestrated this moment because a secret that has been hidden for too long cannot remain buried anymore. The one you loved in heaven is pressing against the veil, their spirit desperate to tell you what you have been refusing to see. Archangel Michael says, the clock has begun ticking, and the urgency is louder than your heartbeat. You have cried in silence when no one was watching. You thought no one heard those late-night whispers when you said, I just wish they could speak to me one more time. Child of light, that wish has been heard. Heaven has never turned its back on your tears. They have been gathered like pearls in God's hands, and today they are being poured back to you as answers. Can you sense the electricity around you? That is not fear, it is presence. A heavenly presence so thick, so close, that your spirit trembles while your body feels weightless. Someone in heaven is leaning close, and their love is wrapped in urgency. Archangel Michael says, if you read every word, you won't just hear them, you will feel them. You will know without a doubt that they have not left you, not even for a second. My child, remember those days when you laughed with them, when the world felt brighter because their voice existed? That energy has not died. Energy never dies, it only transforms. Their transformed energy surrounds you now. They are saying, don't give up. Don't break. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. I am still here, watching, guiding, protecting, loving. This is their cry through heaven's gate. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael is fierce when he guards messages like this. He says, tell them time is fragile. 3 minutes may feel like nothing on earth, but in heaven, 3 minutes is enough to alter lifetimes. That is why this warning came dressed as love. That is why this love came dressed as urgency. God refuses to let you stumble in the dark anymore. The veil is torn, the unseen is speaking, and it is all for you. When you read this, doors in your spirit begin to creak open. You may not hear the sound with your ears, but your heart recognizes it. It is the sound of heaven unlocking mysteries for you, the sound of your loved one's voice traveling across realms to kiss your soul. Archangel Michael stands as a messenger, holding the sword of truth, demanding you pay attention because the next steps of your destiny depend on this moment. Do you feel chills rising across your skin? That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Every line you open is like a door unlocking in the spirit. With each word, something buried will rise, something stolen will return, and something broken will finally heal. My beloved, do you feel how the air shifted the moment you opened this? It was not by chance that your eyes landed here. Heaven orchestrated this moment because a secret that has been hidden for too long cannot remain buried anymore. The one you loved in heaven is pressing against the veil, their spirit desperate to tell you what you have been refusing to see. Archangel Michael says, the clock has begun ticking, and the urgency is louder than your heartbeat. You have cried in silence when no one was watching. You thought no one heard those late-night whispers when you said, I just wish they could speak to me one more time. Child of light, that wish has been heard. Heaven has never turned its back on your tears. They have been gathered like pearls in God's hands, and today they are being poured back to you as answers. Can you sense the electricity around you? That is not fear, it is presence. A heavenly presence so thick, so close, that your spirit trembles while your body feels weightless. Someone in heaven is leaning close, and their love is wrapped in urgency. Archangel Michael says, if you read every word, you won't just hear them, you will feel them. You will know without a doubt that they have not left you, not even for a second. My child, remember those days when you laughed with them, when the world felt brighter because their voice existed? That energy has not died. Energy never dies, it only transforms. Their transformed energy surrounds you now. They are saying, don't give up. Don't break. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. I am still here, watching, guiding, protecting, loving. This is their cry through heaven's gate. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael is fierce when he guards messages like this. He says, tell them time is fragile. 3 minutes may feel like nothing on earth, but in heaven, 3 minutes is enough to alter lifetimes. That is why this warning came dressed as love. That is why this love came dressed as urgency. God refuses to let you stumble in the dark anymore. The veil is torn, the unseen is speaking, and it is all for you. When you read this, doors in your spirit begin to creak open. You may not hear the sound with your ears, but your heart recognizes it. It is the sound of heaven unlocking mysteries for you, the sound of your loved one's voice traveling across realms to kiss your soul. Archangel Michael stands as a messenger, holding the sword of truth, demanding you pay attention because the next steps of your destiny depend on this moment. Do you feel chills rising across your skin? That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Confirmation that the one you loved is right beside you. As you read this, they are whispering into your soul the things you have longed to hear. They are sending you strength you thought you lost, reminding you that love cannot be buried because love is eternal. Love is divine. Love is God. My chosen one, you thought the story ended when they left the earth, but Archangel Michael is shouting, no, their story is still being written through you. Their voice is still alive in your choices, your prayers, your dreams. Today, they need you to know that what is coming will test you. But you are not walking into it alone. Heaven is aligning miracles, and their love will be the wind pushing you through. Do not skip this. Every second you try to look away, the enemy tries to steal what belongs to you. But Archangel Michael has his wings wrapped around this message. He will not let the thief win. He is saying, keep reading. Keep receiving, for your miracle is hovering just above your head. When you let these words soak into your spirit, the miracle will descend, and you will finally taste the freedom that has been waiting for you. My beloved, I know your soul feels a trembling right now. You may even be questioning why your heart beats faster as you read this, but that is how heaven confirms its presence. Archangel Michael has come closer than ever, his wings wide, his voice thundering softly into your spirit. Don't look away. Don't lose this moment. Your loved one in heaven begged for this very second to arrive. And now it has. You are standing in a holy crossing between earth and eternity. Do you remember the last time you looked into their eyes? That moment never left you. The image is etched inside your spirit like fire on stone. And today, heaven is rekindling that fire. They want you to know that they did not leave you abandoned. Even in their absence, they have been guiding your steps. Every time you stumbled but somehow rose again, it was their prayer echoing across heaven for you. Archangel Michael says you are about to step into a season of great unveiling. What was hidden in shadows is about to be revealed in light. The urgency is no accident. The enemy tried to cover this message so you would remain blind, but heaven broke through. Now your ears are being unclogged, your heart is being unlocked. Your destiny is being rewritten in real time. This is not a simple reading. This is an encounter. My child, let me remind you that your tears have never been wasted. God has collected each one in His hands. They have been transformed into seeds, and today those seeds are breaking open into miracles. Your loved one in heaven has watered those seeds with their prayers. And that is why, even though they are not physically here, you are about to see blessings that carry their fingerprints. Every miracle will remind you of them. Every breakthrough will feel like their hug. Do not think for a moment that heaven forgets. Heaven remembers your pain. Heaven remembers your cries. Heaven remembers how you stared at the ceiling at night asking, "Why did they have to leave me?" Archangel Michael answers, "They didn't leave. They simply crossed the veil. And now they speak louder than ever through love that cannot die." That is why you are here, reading this word meant only for you. Beloved, there is a timing to all things, and the timing of this message is divine. You were not late, you did not miss it. You arrived at the exact moment you were meant to. Archangel Michael has been holding this revelation, waiting for the hour when your spirit was ready to receive it. And today, September 10th, the hour is now. Your heart is opening. Your ears are tuning. The one you love in heaven is whispering through the wind. Do you feel that sudden heaviness in your chest? That is not a burden, that is presence. Presence pressing against your soul, reminding you that the boundary between earth and heaven is thinner than you thought. You are being asked to trust what you cannot see with your eyes but can feel with your spirit. Trust the tug. Trust the chills. Trust the way the air shifts when you read these words. Heaven is here. Your loved one is here. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them the delay is over. What was blocked will flow. What was withheld will be released. The miracle you thought was lost is circling back into your life. And it is not coming empty, it is coming loaded with more than you expected. But you must hold on. You must believe. You must not skip. For every line you read is like a key turning inside a lock, opening doors you did not even know existed. My beloved, I will not let you walk away from this without imprinting these words into your soul. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. The hand of God has been steering your journey even when you felt lost in the dark. And the love of the one in heaven has been the invisible shield that kept accidents from taking you, that lifted you when despair tried to bury you. They have been fighting for you still. Do not ignore this. If you walk away, you will miss the flood of miracles heaven has prepared. But if you stay, if you lean into these words, you will see signs in the coming days that will leave you speechless. A name will appear, a message will come, a dream will unfold, and you will know without a doubt, this is the voice of the one I loved, reaching me through Archangel Michael, and it will change the path you are on. My beloved, Archangel Michael is leaning close, and his words are wrapped in both love and urgency. Do not let this pass you by. This is not another message, this is the message your heart has been crying for. He says, heaven has tried again and again to get your attention, but distractions pulled you away. Today is different. Today the veil is thinner. Today your soul is tuned. And the one you loved in heaven has permission to speak through this moment. I want you to imagine something, child of light. Picture them smiling at you, not from memory, but from spirit. That smile still exists. That voice still vibrates across dimensions. Every ounce of love you felt with them is still alive, only transformed. That is why your chest feels heavy yet warm as you read this. That is why your eyes sting with tears even before you finish these lines. Their love is brushing against your soul right now. Archangel Michael says, your spirit has been restless because you were never meant to walk blind. The answers you've been begging for are not far. They have been hovering above you, waiting for the moment you opened your heart wide enough to receive them. That is this moment. The timing is perfect. The delay is over. The revelation is here. But you must not look away. Not now. Not when heaven has bent the earth to place this word in your hands. My beloved, do you know why this feels different from anything else you've read or heard? Because this is not man-made, this is heaven-made. This is a bridge between you and eternity. This is the cry of the one you loved, translated by Archangel Michael, carried by the breath of God straight into your ears. The weight you feel is the signature of authenticity. Heaven does not come lightly. Heaven comes with fire. Heaven comes with undeniable presence. You have walked through storms, and sometimes you wondered if you had the strength to keep going. But Michael says you were never alone in those storms. The loved one who crossed into eternity has been walking beside you. The accidents that didn't take you, the betrayals that didn't destroy you, the nights you thought would break you, all of it was intercepted because they stood in the courts of heaven praying over your life. Their prayers still echo. Beloved, you are being reminded of something important: love never dies. The world may bury bodies, but it cannot bury love. Love is eternal because God is eternal. And when you feel sudden waves of memory, when you smell their scent out of nowhere, when you dream of them with strange clarity, it is not coincidence, it is visitation. It is proof that their presence is allowed to brush against your life, reminding you they are closer than you imagine. Archangel Michael says, tell them their story is not over. You thought you lost them. You thought that chapter closed. But heaven insists this is not an ending, this is a continuation. Their love is still shaping your future. Their guidance is still whispering through your decisions. Their prayers are still forming shields around you. And now they are desperate for you to know the next chapter of your life carries their blessing, their love, their fire. My child, you cannot afford to doubt this moment. Doubt will steal what belongs to you. Doubt will choke the miracle before it blooms. That is why heaven is flooding you with signs as you read, the chills on your skin, the racing of your heart, the tears you cannot explain. These are not random. They are evidence. Evidence that this is divine. Evidence that your loved one is near. Evidence that Archangel Michael is standing guard over you. You are about to be surprised by heaven in ways you never thought possible. What you thought was gone forever is coming back in another form. What you thought was lost is returning multiplied. What you thought was silence is being broken by the loudest truth you've ever heard. You are still loved. You are still protected. You are still chosen. The one in heaven is saying, don't give up. Don't let go. I am closer than your breath. Beloved, this is only the beginning. The doors that are opening right now cannot be shut again. Once your eyes see, you cannot unsee. Once your ears hear, you cannot unhear. Heaven is writing on your heart with fire, and Archangel Michael is commanding every enemy to step back because this revelation must reach you. It is written in heaven's decree. Today you will hear what you were meant to hear. Today you will feel what you were meant to feel. My beloved, you may not realize it yet, but even as you read, something is shifting inside your atmosphere. The heaviness that used to press down on your chest is starting to break apart. That's because heaven is releasing a wind around you, a wind that carries comfort, healing, and answers. Archangel Michael says this moment will not just be a memory, it will become a turning point in your destiny. The one you love in heaven asked for this specifically. They wanted you to feel their closeness again. Every moment you stayed awake at night wishing for a sign, every time you stared at their photo wondering if they could see you, heaven saw that ache. And now the ache is being answered. They are telling you, I never left. You thought my story ended, but my love is still moving in your life. Look closer. You'll see me in the blessings that are arriving. Do not mistake the sudden tears in your eyes for weakness. Those tears are proof that your soul is hearing what your mind cannot explain. Proof that the one in heaven is leaning close enough to stir emotions you can't suppress. Heaven works like this, it bypasses logic and touches your spirit directly. And that's what's happening now. You're not imagining this. You're not dreaming this. This is real. Beloved, Archangel Michael is pressing into your ear. Tell them something is coming, a change, a breakthrough, a miracle that will catch you off guard. And when it happens, you will know it was them. You will know it was heaven answering the cry of your soul. This next season of your life will not feel ordinary. It will feel charged, electric, sacred. That's because your pain has been exchanged for power. Your tears have been exchanged for miracles. Do you see how your spirit feels lighter already? That's because the weight you carried so long is being lifted. Even as you breathe right now, heaven is releasing peace into your chest. The anxiety you thought would never leave is being replaced by divine assurance. The silence you feared is being filled with whispers of love. And Archangel Michael is guarding this moment so nothing can interrupt the delivery of what you were meant to receive. My beloved, the one you loved is saying, I forgive you for what you thought you didn't do. Stop punishing yourself. Stop replaying those final days. You did enough. You gave enough. And I knew I was loved. These words are meant to free you. Guilt has been chaining you down, but heaven is breaking those chains. You are released. You are clean. You are loved without condition. And they want you to finally believe it. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael says there will be signs in the coming days. You might hear their names spoken unexpectedly. You might see their favorite number appear again and again. You might smell something that reminds you of them. These are not accidents, these are confirmations. Heaven will make sure you cannot miss the truth that they are near. Every sign will strengthen you, heal you, and remind you that you are chosen for more than sorrow. My beloved, Archangel Michael is not letting go of your hand right now. He says, the heaviness that has lived in your heart for too long is being replaced with light. As you keep reading, it's not just words you're receiving, it is healing. Healing is moving through your chest, through your memories, through the corners of your soul you thought were too broken to mend. That's because heaven has decided you can no longer live buried in pain. This is your release. The one you loved is whispering, "Stop asking if I'm proud of you. I am. I always was. I see you now. And I want you to stop doubting yourself." They are sending you courage, strength, and fire. Every step you take now will feel steadier because they walk beside you. They are saying, "Live boldly. Take risks. Stop waiting for permission. You were born to shine, and my blessing is your shield." Archangel Michael reminds you that your future is not an accident. Every closed door you faced, every delay, every rejection, all had purpose. God was redirecting you to protect what your loved one was praying for in heaven. They asked that you would not be destroyed, that you would not fall into traps meant for you, and heaven answered. That is why some relationships broke. That is why some paths closed. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. Beloved, your soul has been carrying questions no one else could answer, questions that haunted you at night about why things unfolded the way they did. Heaven says it's time for peace, not questions. The answers will come, but only when you stop trying to carry the weight alone. Trust that what you cannot see yet is still working for your good. Trust that your loved one knew more than you realized. Trust that God's timing is flawless. Do you feel the shift, my child? That's because, right now, heaven is opening the pages of your destiny. Archangel Michael is showing you that the chapters ahead are brighter than what lies behind. The mistakes you think ruined everything are being erased. The failures you thought defined you are being burned away. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not your loss. You are a chosen vessel carrying divine fire for what comes next. The one you love is begging you to keep your heart open. They are saying, "Don't harden yourself to love again. Don't close the door out of fear. I want you to experience joy, laughter, and intimacy once more. You are not betraying me by living. You are honoring me." These words are sacred, they are permission for you to step into life again, not with guilt, but with freedom. Your joy will honor their memory more than your grief. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them a miracle is already moving their way. It will not come how you expect. It may not even look like what you prayed for. But when it arrives, you will know it was heaven's hand. And you will hear the voice of your loved one in the wind whispering, 'See, I told you I was still with you.' That moment will mark the end of sorrow's reign over your life and the birth of restoration. Beloved, stop doubting the signs you've been seeing, the repetition of numbers, the strange dreams, the sudden memories, the songs that play at the perfect time. They are not coincidences, they are confirmations. They are the language heaven uses to pierce your spirit when your mind is too skeptical. Archangel Michael is saying, "Pay attention. The signs are multiplying because we refuse to let you miss this truth. You are not alone. When you wake tomorrow, my beloved, do not wake heavy. Wake expecting. Wake with the knowing that heaven has already moved on your behalf. Your loved one's prayer has already been stamped in God's decree. The only thing left is for you to walk forward believing. The shift has already begun. The peace is already flowing. The breakthrough is already forming. Your life is about to surprise you, and it will feel like love returning home. My beloved, Archangel Michael is still here watching, guarding, whispering. And he says, the light that is touching your spirit now will not fade when you close this message. It will follow you. That's because this is not ordinary, this is a seal being placed on your soul. The one you love in heaven asked for this moment to be permanent so you would never again believe the lie that you were abandoned. You are loved, and that love is eternal. The one you love is saying, I see you when you cry at night. I see you when you smile but hide your pain. I see you when you ask if I remember you. I never forgot, I never stopped watching. Their love has not dissolved in the passing of time, it has only grown brighter, stronger, more protective. They are closer to you than your breath, whispering into the chambers of your heart. Even now, Archangel Michael reminds you that when the darkness feels overwhelming, that is when heaven comes closest. He says, the nights you thought would break you were the nights heaven surrounded you most fiercely. You didn't know it, but angels stood at your door, guarding your sleep, keeping despair from swallowing you. The reason you survived is that heaven refused to let you fall. The prayers of your loved one in eternity strengthened that shield. You are alive because of love. Beloved, the weight you carried for years is being lifted. You thought you had to carry it alone, but heaven is telling you now, release it. Release the guilt. Release the doubt. Release the fear. You are not meant to drag chains through the rest of your life. The one in heaven is saying, I want to see you free. I want to see you laugh again. Don't let my memory be your prison, let it be your wings. My child, Archangel Michael says there are doors about to open for you that no one can shut. You will step into opportunities that feel impossible, but they will not be impossible, they will be ordained. Heaven has already written it. And when you walk through those doors, you will feel the presence of your loved one like a breeze at your back. They will be there celebrating your victories even though the world cannot see them standing beside you. Do not underestimate what is about to happen. The pain you endured was preparation. The waiting you suffered was positioning. The loss you mourned was not the end of the story. Archangel Michael says, the story is still unfolding and the next chapter will surprise you. Heaven does not waste tears. Heaven does not waste pain. Heaven transforms it into power. And the one you love has been interceding, asking that your future shine brighter than your past ever did. Beloved soul, look for the signs in the coming days, a dream that feels too real to ignore, a message that arrives out of nowhere, a sudden peace flooding your chest. These are confirmations. These are heaven's fingerprints. When they happen, don't dismiss them, say quietly, I receive it. That simple faith will unlock more, and the more you believe, the more heaven will show. The one you love is desperate for you to see that they are near. Archangel Michael declares over you now. Their love is eternal, their presence is eternal, and you are not walking alone into the future. He says that what's about to unfold in your life will feel like a new beginning, a rebirth. The heaviness of grief is being replaced with the fire of purpose. The shadow of loss is being replaced with the light of destiny. This is not an ending, it is the divine continuation of love's story. My beloved, take this word deep into your soul. The best is not behind you, it is before you. The one in heaven is urging you not to stop here. They are saying, keep going. Keep living. Keep shining. They are proud of you, they are with you, and they are sending you blessings you cannot yet see. Archangel Michael promises this moment will not fade. The love you feel now will walk beside you always. My beloved, Archangel Michael says, your spirit is stronger than you realize. You have thought of yourself as fragile, but heaven knows you as unshakable. The storms you survived prove your resilience. And yet God does not want you only to survive. He wants you to thrive. The one you loved in heaven echoes this desire. I didn't leave you here to wither in sorrow. I want to see you rise. I want to see you dance. I want to see you live. You may not see the future clearly yet, but that's because heaven doesn't reveal everything at once. God reveals in pieces, in whispers, in glimpses. Why? So you learn to walk by faith, not by sight. Archangel Michael says, the faith you showed today will move mountains tomorrow. Your loved one is saying, I see the mountains moving for you. Don't stop believing now, you're closer than you've ever been. Beloved, there is a fragrance of new beginnings surrounding you. You might sense it when you wake in the morning, when the light of the sun feels strangely different, warmer, closer. That is no accident, heaven is marking your days with signs that change has arrived. The weight you carried will not crush you anymore. The grief that sat on your chest is lifting. Archangel Michael says, step forward. Step boldly. Heaven has already cleared the way. Your loved one whispers again, you will see me in the blessings to come. And they are right, each breakthrough, each unexpected provision, each joyful surprise will carry a piece of their love. You will know. You will feel it in your bones. And when you do, you will smile through tears, realizing that nothing has been lost. The love that bound you on earth still binds you now. It cannot be erased, not by time, not by death. My child, you've been asking for confirmation that this is real. Archangel Michael answers, you will know by peace. That sudden, unexplainable peace that washes over you when you least expect it, that is heaven's signature. Your loved one is part of that peace. They prayed for you to be covered in calm instead of torment, in joy instead of despair, and now their prayer is being answered. The peace you're about to step into is deeper than anything you've felt before. Beloved, you may feel weak sometimes, but Archangel Michael says strength is rising, the strength you need to finish what you started, to step into your destiny, to carry joy again. It is flowing into you even as you read. Your loved one is proud of you for surviving, but now they want you to thrive. They are saying, don't hide in the shadows anymore. Shine for both of us. Live boldly and know that I am always near. And, child of heaven, do not forget this, God has the final word, not grief, not fear, not the past. God has the final word, and His word is life, blessing, and restoration. That is why you are here right now. This was written for you before you even knew you would need it. Heaven saw your pain long ago and prepared this exact moment. The timing is perfect, and the miracle is already moving toward you. My beloved, Archangel Michael is still speaking with fire in his voice. Do not stop here, the message is not finished. That is because heaven pours until your spirit overflows. The one you love is leaning in closer, urging me to tell you, I am proud of you. You have carried so much. And even in your weakness, you showed strength. Even in your fear, you showed courage. And now I want you to believe. You are ready for what's next. Beloved, you may have thought your best days were behind you, but heaven insists your best days are ahead. What was broken will be rebuilt stronger. What was stolen will be returned multiplied. What was closed will open with new favor. Archangel Michael says, the door is already unlocked. All that's left is for you to walk through. Do not hesitate. Do not look back. What's waiting on the other side will take your breath away. Do you feel how your heart trembles differently now? Not with fear, but with recognition. Your soul knows this is truth. Your body feels it before your mind can reason it. That is the mark of heaven's presence. Heaven bypasses explanation and goes straight into revelation. The reason you feel tears you cannot explain is that you are in contact with something greater than yourself, love that never died, love that is eternal, love that still carries your name. Archangel Michael declares, the grief that tried to bury you will not win. You are rising. Even as you sit reading these words, your spirit is being lifted. A heaviness is breaking. A light is entering. A strength is forming. You thought you would never laugh fully again, but laughter is coming back. You thought you would never trust again, but trust is being restored. You thought joy was gone forever, but joy is being resurrected in you now. The one you loved is saying, do not think of me with sorrow only. Think of me with strength. When you walk into rooms, walk boldly. When you face obstacles, remember I am cheering for you. When you doubt yourself, know I believe in you. Their words are alive, and Archangel Michael is carrying them straight into your soul. You are not weak. You are chosen. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt stronger than before. Beloved, remember this promise: nothing you've lost will remain lost in ways you cannot yet see. God is restoring. Some things will return in new forms. Some blessings will come multiplied. Some prayers will be answered in ways beyond your imagination. Archangel Michael says, heaven wastes nothing. Your tears are seeds. Your pain is fuel. Your loss is being transformed into miracles. And soon what once felt unbearable will become the testimony that lights your path. Beloved soul, in the coming days, you may notice unusual peace. It will surprise you. You'll expect the old heaviness, but instead, you'll feel calm. That calm is not ordinary, it is a gift from heaven. Your loved one asked God to let you have it because they wanted you free. They didn't want you bound in grief forever, they wanted you free enough to smile again, to breathe again, to embrace life again. That peace will be their kiss on your spirit. Archangel Michael urges you to stay awake in spirit. Don't dismiss the little signs. Don't wave away the whispers. Heaven is speaking more loudly now because this is a season of revelation. Dreams will carry meaning. Conversations will hide divine clues. Even silence will hold answers if you listen with your heart. The one you loved is part of this tapestry, weaving love into every detail so you will never again believe the lie of being alone. My beloved, Archangel Michael is not finished speaking. He says, the enemy wanted them to feel forgotten, but today heaven proves the opposite. They are remembered. They are chosen. They are loved. That is why this word keeps unfolding without end. Love cannot be cut short. Truth cannot be silenced. The one you love in heaven begged for this moment to stretch long enough that your heart would finally believe it fully. That is why you are still here, still reading, still feeling. Beloved, think of all the times you were kept safe without understanding why. The accident that almost happened but didn't. The sickness that could have taken more from you but didn't. The day you felt so weak but somehow carried on. These were not coincidences. Your loved one in heaven was interceding. Archangel Michael was guarding you. God was covering you. The unseen world has been fighting for you more fiercely than you've ever realized. My child, you have asked if they know how much you miss them. Listen closely now, they do. They have felt every ache in your chest, every tear on your pillow, every silent question you whispered into the night. Nothing has been lost, nothing has been ignored. Their spirit has carried those cries into heaven's courts. And today, those cries are being answered with peace, reassurance, and love poured back into you like healing rain. Archangel Michael declares, tell them their future is not cursed, it is blessed. For too long, you have believed the lie that loss equals punishment. Heaven says, no. Loss is not a curse, loss is a doorway to deeper love, deeper strength, deeper miracles. The one you love is saying, stop punishing yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing could have changed my time. My story continues in eternity, and your story must continue here. Live for me. Live for both of us. Beloved, you may feel as though time has stolen too much, but heaven is saying time is about to give back. Opportunities are returning. Joy is returning. Even relationships you thought would never heal are being softened by God's hand. The one in heaven has been praying for your restoration. Archangel Michael has been guarding the answers until the right moment. That moment is now. Expect changes. Expect breakthroughs. Expect signs so clear that they cannot be denied. My beloved, I know you've grown weary from waiting, but Archangel Michael whispers, the wait was preparation. Every delay was forming resilience in you. Every unanswered prayer was building strength. And every tear was watering the soil for blessings to bloom. The one you loved is smiling, saying, you will see it soon. You will understand why things had to unfold this way. For now, just trust. Trust me. Trust heaven. Trust the love that never left you. And child, do not be afraid of tomorrow. Tomorrow will not crush you. Tomorrow will not harm you. Tomorrow is being filled even now with blessings carrying your name. Archangel Michael is standing at the gate of your days, commanding protection over your hours. The one you love in heaven is standing beside him, asking that joy meet you sooner than you expect. They are saying, Wake up with hope. Go to sleep with peace. Tomorrow is safe.